Welcome back to the channel. So I thought we would just do a little update real quick here today about bugs. That's the worst word for a gardener, and we've all experienced it at some point. Now, so far in the greenhouse here, I've been pretty good with not really too many bug issues. You know, a little bit here and there. But then this year, just recently, in the past month or so, it seems like all of a sudden I started seeing some white flies. And I've heard of other people around Belize that have been having issues with white flies in their aquaponics setup. And as of so far, I hadn't really had a problem with that. But then, they're here. So I was trying to research what I could do to try to get a handle on these white flies. I had tried some different neem oil sprays, things like that, natural, that were supposed to try to repel them. But it still was an uphill battle, and I wasn't really seeing any results too much, you know, as far as being significant with that. So I was doing some research and I came across this product. It's called Eco Garden. And when I first seen it, I seen it advertised as, you know, all organic, certified pesticide, I guess you'd say, but all natural. And so I looked into it, and basically it's a process taken from making neem oil, and they just process the neem differently, and they get a more pure neem oil, from the way I understand it, out of the plant. And I've been using it now for a couple weeks, and I'm amazed at the results of it. The price is a little bit more. It's about $30 for this 4-ounce bottle. This is a concentrate, so this is 4 ounces. You mix 1 ounce per gallon, excuse me. So you get 4 gallons of spray then for $30, which sounds like a lot, but you know, really you're just lightly misting the plants. So I fill up just a small 1 liter spray bottle, and I spray that, and you know, I can spray the entire greenhouse and even some outside plants with just one liter spray bottle. So this still will last a long time. And I don't have any more white flies. And even outside, I have a few plants and a small aquaponics setup out there that the kids take care of, and Dad had gotten some bad aphids and mites and a little bit of everything eating up this cucumber plant. So I thought, well, let's try this product on it. We sprayed it probably after the second spray. I wasn't really seeing anything on it anymore. They just were gone. So it was awesome. It was really incredible to see how fast it worked on it. And now when I was reading this, if you do have aquaponics with fish, then you're always looking for what's going to hurt the fish, right? Well, on here I did see in the fine print, it talked about it could be harmful to fish. And so I thought, oh man, I don't want to have my fish all floating in the tank. So I tried it on the small aquaponics setup that I have out there. It's just a 55-gallon barrel, and with a couple of fish in it, a few tilapia in the bottom of it, and it's just a constant flow system. And I sprayed that system with it, and you know, I was somewhat careful not to get too much spray into the media bed, but there was still quite a few drips. Like the plants were dripping pretty good after I soaked them down, and you know, that went into the fish water. The fish have been perfectly fine, no difference, and that's a small system too, so you know, there's really not that many gallons of water in that system, so you know, I didn't have an issue with that. So I'm just telling you on the label what it says, that it can't be harmful to fish, but it says, you know, as far as humans, pets, anything else, that it's safe, and it's certified to be organic and not chemical based. So it's kind of a cool product. So yeah, Eco Garden, check it out. I'll post a link in the description below. But I was really amazed at how well it worked. So another update, we're getting to be less light this time of year. So you'll see the grow lights that I've got set up here. Just a few LED lights, just to be able to have on a timer to kick on once we kind of lose the sun on this side of the house. And that really makes a big difference in the plant growth. So I've been happy with running the lights. I've been able to start seeing a difference in that too. And it doesn't take a whole lot, and the plants really appreciate that help in the winter months. But and then as far as everything else, the system's been running pretty good. I've got some new seedlings started. We're going to be putting those in pretty soon. The pH for a little while when I was gone, my dad was taking care of the system, and the pH kind of got a little bit higher than I normally run it. and it started kind of affecting a few plants. You were starting to see signs of nutrient deficiencies or lockout, as they call it. And so I kind of corrected that. I got the pH corrected now, so now we're running good. When I was on our trip, I picked up this pH pen. Before I just had the drips, the API test kit, and that works good. But man, now that I have this, it's so simple to be able to just push a button and you take the cap off. You can either put the probe right in the water to test, or you can put just a little bit of water in the cup and put that in there and it'll read the pH for you. So really accurate. Been really happy with it. It was like 40 bucks. So glad I picked that up. It'll save me a lot in the long run. But yeah, that's it for right now. So I just thought for sure I would let you know about the treatment I found successful for being able to deal with bugs. So whether you have a regular soil garden, greenhouse, hydroponics, aquaponics, it works great. Just be cautious. If you do use it in aquaponics, I've used it lightly, but I found that works just fine using it really lightly, just misting the leaves. And I haven't had an issue with any fish or anything like that. So yeah, check it out, and thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.